Okay, this is Dave again. I want to pick this up. So I told you about the weird blue text. But one thing, I only got two or three phones with me, so I'm gonna have to show you a phone call that occurred on May 3rd to my friend Sam from that phone number. And as you'll see, missed the one call, missed the next call. Or no, he tried calling, it looks like, an outgoing call, whatever, but there's an incoming call or an outgoing call to Sam for 15 minutes. Now, this is on May 3rd, 2022, which is going to be May 3rd right here on the board. Okay, and see, like I said, I didn't even bother looking at this beforehand, or I would have put all this on my board. Okay, 8:56, so 9 o'clock a.m. Rakia is gonna tell me and Sam two completely different things. So I just wanted to set that part up before I continue with my audio source tape. Again, bear with me. I'm doing this on the fly, which I think is going to kind of help illustrate maybe that I'm a little creative, and maybe I have a good memory.
Okay, this is DKG.
Hang on.
Wednesday morning.
Yep, same clip.
June 8th. But I don't know his phone number and can't verify.
Yep.
As I listen to my use sources, and I have a master's in education.
Yep.
So I'm kind of familiar with like Bloom's hierarchies of thought, I think it is.
Yeah, and I already did that. I'm gonna pause it. So I don't have to do this later. Maybe I'll show it to you again. I'm now reading Jung. This book he's kind of dumps it down for the masses, but it's still pretty deep. I'm about 9 pages in, I think. But I get almost exactly what he's saying. Okay, before I look at that picture, I want to know what's going on. Right there, that's the subconscious. This part of your mind's the subconscious. This here represents duality. I used to get duality, yeah, dual, two things, but I didn't get duality. Like a mirror, you could cut it. Duality. I'm also reading Kant's Critique of Pure Reason. I own this book on the Kindle, but I didn't get it back when I had a master's degree and just got out of college. Now I'm reading Kant, and metaphysics makes a whole lot of sense to me. I'm also looking at early Christian church history. I'm reading the Kabbalah because I think there might be some more spiritual side of all of us. Sorry, I threw those books away, and I actually need them to hold my phone up while I record this. So bear with me. And again, I'm going to try and show you the information that I'm telling you here.
I like how you can tell how well you process and know information, how well you learn.
That's Bloom.
So I'm going to kind of refer to that as higher cognitive functioning.
Yes, I think that's fair.
Okay, so that's kind of a little bit of my background. And is what I decided to do.
Hang on one second. I'm going to pause this.
Record my initial complaint. It wasn't until I got home
that's an exhibit.
Wait a minute, blue text. The only time I get blue text are when I send a text. So I'm like, okay, this is really confusing. It seems like I sent a weird text to my brother, but I don't know his phone number.
This is to my aunt.
So I hope that helps to explain a little bit more about the blue text, which I'm going to show you in my complaint.
Okay, I'm going to actually stop this. Because that's all just a working draft. Okay, so at 8:39, this is the only text. Well, I remember two texts sending my aunt. This is the first one. Like I said, I started sending texts around 7 o'clock until 10:08. So I'm going to show you the two. Well, actually, I remember three. But they all are kind of the same thing. So this one was at 8:39. And I said, I'm getting a way of processing information in my brain, which I do honestly think now was my brain forming a new connection or a new neuron, like a rewire of my brain, which to, I don't know, the casual, uneducated observer might sound a little strange, but I think a neurosurgeon could unpack that a little bit better. Here I talked about Maslow. Now, Maslow's highest level of functioning for a human is when they reach self-actualization. And that's when they're married and they have kids, and all kinds of stuff. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Never been married. Never had kids. Learning styles are bloom. So, for example, I'm very good listening to things. I remember a lot of what I listen to and a lot of what I see. And I'm kind of demonstrating that. But right now, I'm doing that better than ever. So I had this out-of-body experience, and the text I sent to my aunt seemed to be kind of confirmed to me um, just by the way I've changed. So anyway, that's Bloom. So back to the blue text I sent to my aunt. Okay, this is the last one I remember. Processing information in my mind. Yep, don't know what it means. Very confused. I'm starting to understand things and process information. Again, critical thinking. I don't know what you would call it. Better, higher cognition, cognitive functioning. And I was confused. The neurons in my brain have changed. Okay, I think a neurosurgeon could walk you through that. I don't know what it means. Again, I was very confused. And I was thinking my aunt got this. Interestingly enough, my aunt has a doctorate, so I was probably sending them in the right direction. My tone has changed. Okay, I think by that I mean I can enunciate much better now. I can calm myself down and not get all worked up in my emotions. Which you're gonna watch my other YouTube videos and be like, what? Yeah. I'm a creative person. Okay, so I want to finish up the blue text so I can actually skip my source tapes. Okay, so where is my first text? To my aunt. Okay, well, it doesn't even matter at this point, I guess. 6 minutes after I sent that text, I sent another one. It's strange and beautiful at the same time because it was strange, kind of confusing, but it was beautiful. Like I thought I got things. So that's what I meant by beautiful. I have a strange new way of understanding of words and gain tone. Right when I say tone, you should know what I'm talking about. So when you listen to my source tapes that I sent RGH, you're going to kind of hear my voice changing throughout. Then I sent some about having understanding of dreams. I didn't even know what that meant. So I bought Jung. I only read 10 pages, and I feel like I honestly understand your subconscious while you sleep. Kind of like reminds you of things, and you'll have dreams. So that's why you dream, because they're memories. And your mind is maybe unpacking things that you're repressing. I don't know. I'm not Jung. So, boom, my aunt says, stop, or I'm going to call social services. See, that kind of scared me too, because I'm like, okay, this isn't just a weird out-of-body experience. Maybe something's wrong with me. And she said a complete misunderstanding of boundaries. I've understood people's boundaries since I was like 4. Like when my grandmother got upset, I knew, like my grandfather, I knew when to play with him and when not to. My Uncle Lyle, the only time I yelled in his ear when I was living under the post office once, and woke him up. And let me tell you something, you don't want to wake up my Uncle Lyle. So then I got this weird blue text. And she said, stop it. And I sent, actually, I say I thought I received, I did think I received it, but actually I sent it. And I said, oh, do this immediately. And it was a blue text to my brother. So it was actually me sending it to a phone my brother doesn't even have. So that's kind of the blue text. So I'm going to quickly try and just run through my complaint, but I may have made another point in this thing besides that. I don't know.
Well, it was about 7 o'clock.
Yep.
And I think the last one
Where is
that
it?
I sent her was maybe like 10:08 or something like that. Now, right before I sent her that last text, I sent myself a weird blue text that I thought I was sending to my brother. So I want to just stop it because this is it's complicated enough.
Hang on.
Story confusing it.
Okay, that Monday, when I came home, when I started to feel confused, I wanted to write this stuff down. Just because I was very confused, so I wrote this down. Just the thoughts that were going through my head. Stop, no, yes, wonder, why, question, asked, and then a question mark of me. And that's again, as I started to feel confused, so I immediately wanted to document it, which I try and do in my life to understand what's going on. And I honestly don't think RGH believed me. So quickly, here's some more weird blue text that I sent to my aunt repeatedly, very, very quickly. I don't remember any of these. So when I got worried about one blue incoming text, I think I did send it. I just don't know who I sent it to. Because I definitely sent my aunt text. So really quickly, I'm going to show you the first text I sent to my aunt. And I made some notes on this. And what notes I made, I don't think I really have to show. I only need to show you the text. So there we are. My aunt sent me a text Monday morning, 10 o'clock, saying I should stay positive and see how it works because I talked to her Sunday. And then I remember sending her this text, kinda. And then, like I said, I went into a weird out-of-body experience and just started sending her all these other weird texts. And the only two I remember are the two I've already read for you. And I'm at 11 minutes, so I'm going to stop this before I even get into my official complaint. But fortunately now I've given you a bunch of background, so I can just skip to that complaint. So I'm going to stop this and upload it as my official complaint part. I'm going to call it part 2, and this is part 2 of my A complaint. So it's not all of my complaints. Thank you very much. ABC123 DKG.